Welcome back. Tonight, I am hosting a very special event for Make-A-Wish North Texas called Wranglers and Wishes. And joining me in studio this morning is the president and CEO of Make-A-Wish North Texas, Kim Elenez. So, Kim, first of all, thank you for being here with us. It's going to be such a magical night in Fort Worth, celebrating the power of wishes. And most folks are familiar with what Make-A-Wish does, but tell me specifically the footprint that Make-A-Wish North Texas has.
Oh, my goodness, Madison, thank you for having me this morning. What a day. This is such an exciting day. Make-A-Wish North Texas, we spread, can you believe, across 161 counties here in Texas. And with that, that means we've got a lot of kids. We've got a lot of kids that are waiting for their wish to come true. In fact, right now, we've got over 1,100 waiting.
Wow.
Yeah, in fact, in Fort Worth, which we're going to celebrate tonight, Fort Worth does it up big, and they really show up for our kids in such meaningful ways. And there's over 400 waiting just in Fort Worth.
So when we talk about these stories, I mean, each kid is a story of resilience, a story of fight, a story of heart. But they also have a very real wish that is a concrete thing that you can hopefully grant for them. So what are some of the wishes that come through the Make-A-Wish North Texas
office? Oh my goodness. The creativity of these kids is just absolutely fabulous. Not long ago, we had a young man that wanted to be a superhero. Oh. So we were able to completely outfit him and have a fun day where he got to chase villains. We've got kids that want to go to Disney. They want to go to the beach. Maybe they want to see a friend that they haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, that's incredible.
So many of our kids are homebound. So a lot of them want play yards and playgrounds in their backyard. So we can make pretty much anything happen. And our job is really to get to what that true wish is.
Yeah, and it just provides a little sense of special to their lives that can be so stoic in a hospital bed, in a home that they don't get to leave. So again, these wishes really make all the difference in the world. Let's talk specifically about the event tonight, because the magic of a wish knows no bounds. And even tonight in a ballroom full of people, there's going to be the magic of some wishes. Tell us about the event.
Oh, well, the event is going to be amazing. In part, you're emceeing it with us tonight, so thank you so much for coming alongside us. Our hope is that when folks come to our event, any of our events, that they leave feeling like they know a little bit more about what it feels like for these families and why we really need to show up for these kids in meaningful ways. So we're going to go on a journey. There's going to be, of course, it wouldn't be Make-A-Wish if there weren't surprises. So we're going to have some amazing surprises. And we're going to hear about stories where the wish really is a spark that set that child and now into an adult on a trajectory that no one could have seen coming.
Yeah, and we're going to hear a story tonight from a young man who had his wish granted when he was a high schooler, and now has truly, that wish being granted has propelled his life in so many different ways to doing what he loves and following his passions in orchestra today. So it's seeing those kind of ripple effects that these wishes do have, and it's not just a one-time event for these kiddos and even their families. Okay, let's talk about how people can get involved, because I think sometimes, you can ask people to give, but to give in a specific way is sometimes what kind of motivates people to actually get the rubber to meet the road. So tell me how much an average wish costs and how folks can give to what Make-A-Wish North Texas is doing.
Yeah, inflation hits us all hard, and our supporters and corporate partners are so generous to us. And even with all of that support, the average cost of a wish is still going to be north of $10,000.
Wow.
And also, this is really important for everyone to know. A lot of misperceptions. We are 100% locally funded. So 100% of the money that we raise tonight or throughout the course of the year goes to our local kids right here across North Texas. Cool. And so we want to make sure that we don't let that be the thing that holds these kids back from being able to actualize their dreams, because we know that it can change their medical outcome when they get to take that control back.
Yeah, and they get to literally be involved in the planning of their wish, which I think is the coolest part, because I remember there was a child that designed a special room that he wanted in his home, and the mom described to me like just him getting to plan those things gave him something to do, a purpose in those days in the hospital that became so long. So it really is cool to see the ripple effects.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kim, thank you for being here, and thank you for inviting me tonight to be a part of what is a special night in Fort Worth. Again, Wranglers and Wishes is happening this evening, but if you want to get involved in what Make-A-Wish North Texas is doing, head to their website where you can give any time of day.